starting with the cover. I have here my chipboard for my cover, and I need 2 chipboard pieces that measures 8 3/4 by 9 1/2, 2 8 3/4 by 9 1/2, and 1 piece for the spine that measures 8 3/4 by 4 1/2. Normally I wrap my chipboard, my cover, in some cardstock. This one will be a little bit different. I will make a cover with some fabric, and I hope this will be fine, because I did once a cover with fabric and I was not satisfied. And yeah, we will see if this will be okay. I have here some paper tape I will use for to connect my cardstock pieces, and I place one here, and I need my spacer, and I think a double will be fine. And the other one against. And I think I will do a double layer. So next one. So this is so far the cover. This will be my inside, and I have here these I don't know how to call this. I will put this on my cover, that the cover will be a little bit more puffy. So for this I will do here some double-sided tape. So this tape is only to hold these, yeah, this is now, I put this back on the cover. Okay, now. This is only there to hold my piece here in place, that this will not move. And I will cut this in the size of my cover. I have no clue if this will work. We will see. I think this is good. And I have here some fabric, and this goes on here. And now I have to glue this here around the cover. And I think I will try to do this with my sewing machine, and I will sew here around. Hopefully. This is some fabric glue. I think I will do this with a brush. I will try to do this with a brush. think I'm starting in the middle. on the spine I will have this one here. I have to see how wide I need this. This is my spine. So I will let this glue dry and then I will sew here around with my sewing machine, and here on this side I will make, where did I have it? I have here this. Maybe I will do this one, or I will do this one. And I have also this one, but this is a different color, and I think this is too bluish. It has to be more green, and I think this is maybe too much. I would love to have this here, but I think this is too much blue. This little white ones, maybe the white, and this green here on top. Could be also very nice. I think I will use the white one. Yeah, this is too much blue. So the white one on here, and we put this over it so that we have only these little white balls hanging out there. I think that's it. On the cover, on the front here, with these little pom-poms, and on the back side only here with these seam binding. I think this is good. Okay, then I will grab my sewing machine and I try to make here this around. And hopefully it's not a fail. If it is one, then we make a normal cover with only some papers, and that's it. I could do a better job with my sewing, but like I said, I am not the queen of needle and thread, but I think it's okay. I can leave it as it is. This one I had to glue with my hot glue gun. I couldn't sew this because this is too wide for my machine. and the needle was here, and so I couldn't sew this. I had to glue this on, but this is okay. And now I will cover up here the inside with some paper, and then we can go to the spine, to the binding, and we can glue our pages in, and we can decorate later on the cover. So for the inside, I think for the inside I have to use some 12 by 12 paper. I think this is better because of all the glue here. I can go as near as possible to the edge. My pencil. I think I need some double-sided tape for this, and I hope this will hold. I have no clue if this one will hold. We will see. With all these fabric, I am not sure. Normally I would use my art glitter glue, but I think this is not good here on the fabric, so I will use here my Pateks. Yeah, we will see. Maybe we do the cover again and do this with only some papers. This will be also okay. But I would love to do this with fabric. So fingers crossed. Oh, Jesus. So I will do this step by step and leave this to dry for a while, and then we go to this side, and then we can go to our binding. So we have here inside now all covered up with some white papers, and what I also did, I make here my seam binding for the closure. I will make for this a nice seam binding closure. The next, what we will do is the binding. And I made a tryout. Here are my measurements. I made a tryout, and this goes on here, and this is what we will do together. For this one I will use some 12 by 12 papers. I have here my cardstock. I made out of this my pages. This is a 200-gram cardstock, and for this binding this will be too thick. I need a thinner cardstock, so I will use this one here. This is 65. I think this is in US, from the US, yes, American Crafts, and this is a 65-gram paper. And we have to make this smaller. We have to do this in the size of our pages. I have here one of my pages, and I will cut this cardstock we need 2, and I will use my scoring board to trim this, because my paper cutter is again lost under all the mess that I have. So and we have to score the first one. The first piece we score at 3 inch. Then at 3.5, at 4, 4.5, at 5, at 5 3/4, at 6, no, sorry, at 6.25, 6.25, 6 3/4, 7.25, 7 3/4, 8.5, at 9, 9.5, and at 10. So the second we score, just a second, I scored this at 10 and we have to cut this at 10 and a half. I forgot. 10 and a half. So this, yeah, this is correct. Then the next piece. This is at, again, 3 inch, 3 and a half, at 4, 4 and a half, at 5, 5 and 3/4, at 6 and a quarter, 6 and 3/4, at 7 and a quarter, at 7 and 3/4, 8 and a half, at 9, 9 and a half, at 10, 10 and a half, and at 11 and a quarter. So, and this one I have to cut this in a 1/2 inch size. So this is, I don't need this. This is our binding. Here we will connect these two together. But we will place some double-sided tape first here on our hinges. Yeah. So I place some tape on the first 1/2 inch, and on the second 1/2 inch, so then I skip the next 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. This is 3/4, or is it a 1/2 inch? Where's my ruler? Just a quick check before I give you the wrong measurements. No, this was a 3/4. Yes. 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, 3/4. Then again, I skip this, and here I place again some double-sided tape. And on the next one, I skip the next two, the 3/4, and here I place again some tape, 1/2 inch, So first one. The next one, starting on the same 1/2 inch, then the next one, 1/2 inch, skip the next two 1/2 inch, skip the 3/4, and here we place our tape. We use later on again some glue, just for the safety. So 1/2 inch, skip it, next 1/2 inch, skip it, 3/4, and here next 1/2 inch we place some tape. Half inch, 3/4, and this is a 1/2 inch, and there we place some tape because this will be the connection to the other piece. And now we have to fold. I fold this. Here is a 1/2 inch, and then here on the third 1/2 inch I fold this, and this backwards, and this will be the first to glue together. My glue. So then again 1/2 inch, the third one, I fold this, and I glue this together. And on the 3/4 I fold this back to me. Here 1/2 inch, the third one, fold it, and at the 3/4 Then I fold also the other 1/2 inch fold lines. There will be later on our pages glued on. So starting on the same side, half inch. The third one, we fold this, putting some glue on. Then I fold this, try to be straight. And this one back to me. So, and now we have to, just a quick check, this goes on here, this goes on here, and this one, I put the tape on the wrong side, that's no problem. I put this on the other side. So this goes on here. So then I will make a quick check if this is fitting, otherwise we have to cut this. Yeah, we have to trim this a little bit down. Let me see which side is the better side. I think here on this side we have to trim this a slightly smaller. Yeah, this is perfect. Yes. Okay. So this is step 1 for our binding. I will cut here this in an angle. It's easier to slide our pages on that hinge. But only on the outer hinge. The other one stays straight. So